Delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Simon.
Mr. Speaker, speaking to the bill.
The delegate has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, members of the House, this bill got out, as Delegate Weber's cognate, with 52 red votes. I just want to remind everybody of that first.
Green.
I hope that we'll all, 52 green votes, excuse me. 52 red votes, do it again, no. Got out with 52 votes, a party line vote. I want to explain a little bit about why that was. We heard Delegate Weber talk about how it exempts these categories of organizations, but really this is sort of, I guess, one of the examples of one of the worst things that happens down here, which is that there's one company that wants to be exempted from the regime that we put in place 2 years ago to regulate student loan servicing companies. And so they went and they hired a lobbying firm and they recruited a couple of delegates to introduce bills. I don't know that anybody in Delegate Weber's district is begging for this to happen, or Senator Lewis's district says this is a big problem, we need to fix this, company needs an exemption. But that's how things work down here sometimes. Somebody gets a hold of it. We turned them down when we passed this bill for the first time. We turned them down when they asked for an amendment. We turned them down when they asked for governor's amendments. They saw an opportunity with the change in leadership. And so you've got one company, ECMC, that doesn't think that they ought to be required to tell student borrowers the truth. Doesn't think they ought to be required to give them honest information and accurate information when they call about the status of their loans. And they think that they should be exempt from having to provide their records and allow the Bureau of Financial Institutions to look over their shoulder and see how they've treated student loan borrowers. And so they got somebody to put in a bill, and it's gone through with bipartisan support. This is not a Republican or Democrat problem we have down here, Mr. Speaker, but it's a problem. And if you think it's a problem, I encourage you to vote no on this bill. Nobody in your districts is asking you to put this in for this company. Nobody cares about the outcome of this bill except for this one company and their lobbyists. And I hope they'll all vote no, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.